All right, so if you are trying to be healthy or lose weight, these 3 plant-based dinners that I'm going to show you in today's video will help you do just that. They are not only easy and delicious, they are low in calories, low in fat, high in fiber, and designed specifically with health and weight loss in mind. And all 3 of these recipes use ingredients that I'm gonna bet you probably already have in your kitchen right now. And I've been eating meals just like the ones I'm gonna be showing you in today's video to lose over 60 pounds. So if I can do it, believe me when I say, so can you. I am in the kitchen, I'm ready to go, so let's jump right into these 3 easy plant-based dinners for weight loss. All right, you guys, so first I'm going to be showing you my sweet and smoky potato bites, and I have to start off by saying that this is one of my all-time favorite recipes in general. This is so delicious, especially if you follow a plant-based diet using no oil. I promise you will not miss the fat. So the original recipe actually just calls for 1 large sweet potato, but today I was wanting to make a double batch, so I'm using 2 and basically double of everything. But as always, I will have these exact recipes that I'm showing you in today's video posted in my description box below, so don't worry about it. I will have you all set and ready to go. So anyways, so I'm using 2 large sweet potatoes, and then I just slice them up into about 1/4 inch thick slices, but you can make them however thick you want. I just find that this is kind of the sweet spot. Then I'm just throwing them into a bowl, and we're going to go ahead and create a nice marinade. But the one thing I didn't have on hand today was liquid smoke. It does add a nice extra smoky flavor, but certainly not a deal breaker. They turned out perfect even without the liquid smoke, so don't worry about that. So anyways, I just added maple syrup. I would have added some liquid smoke, some garlic powder, some barbecue spice. Oh, the barbecue spice is everything in this recipe, along with smoked paprika, which if you're a follower of mine, then you know how much I love it. And it tastes extra great in this particular recipe. So once I had all those ingredients thrown in the bowl, I just gave everything a really good mix. You just want to make sure that those potatoes are coated nice and evenly, and the maple syrup makes all of those ingredients stick perfectly without the use of any fat. All right, next we're going to go ahead and line any type of baking sheet with some parchment paper and basically just space out these potatoes on a pan, drizzle whatever's left, spread it out, and this is what it should look like before you pop it in the oven. I cook these at 400 degrees for, I would say, roughly about 30 to 35 minutes or so. It really just depends on your oven. It really depends on how thick you cut the potatoes. And about halfway at some point, you do want to go ahead and flip them over. You could even flip them over a couple of times. Just keep a good eye on them so that they don't burn and that they cook evenly through. But this is the final result. Look how delicious this looks. I mean, come on. This looks like something you ordered at a restaurant, and I can guarantee you that it tastes like something you ordered at a restaurant as well. I mean, the proof is right here that you can eat low-fat, healthy, and enjoy your food. All right, guys, so before we jump into that next meal, and while that one is cooking in the oven, I thought I would just jump on here really quickly to let you know that in case you are wanting recipes just like the ones I'm showing you in today's video, in fact, the 3 recipes I'm showing you in today's video all are in my brand new all potato weight loss recipe ebook. That's right, you heard me right. All the recipes in this ebook are low fat potato recipes designed specifically for weight loss. And now why I want to stress that it's specifically designed for weight loss is that obviously potatoes have a bad rep and most people don't think of using them for weight loss. And that's fair enough because oftentimes it's the things we add to the potatoes or we turn them into French fries using oil, all of that stuff. So fair enough that people think you can't use potatoes for weight loss. But here's the thing. When you don't add all that added fat to potatoes and you use them just as they are, keep them super low fat, they are one of the most perfect foods that can be used to help you lose weight. I personally ate a ton of potatoes to get the weight off, and I still eat a lot of potatoes to this day. So this book contains 35 potato recipes that are all low in fat, but full of flavor. It was actually my mission when I was writing this book to make sure that I created recipes that didn't lack in the flavor department, because oftentimes people think that you just have to boil a potato and that's the end of the story. But for me, I thought there has to be another way. We should be able to keep them low fat, but also enjoy them along the way. So I came up with some fantastic recipes, just like the ones in today's video, and you will not miss the added fat at all. Now I will have all 3 of today's recipes, which by the way, all 3 of them can be found in my Spud Skinny ebook that I was just talking about, but I will have those recipes also posted for free in my description box below. So you can go down there after the video is done, take a quick screenshot, and you will have all 3 of those recipes. Or alternatively, I am running a massive sale on Spud Skinny, and that is that it is on sale at 70% off for the next 48 hours. So to give you some perspective, it retails at $16.99 full price, and right now it's on sale at 70% off. So you are getting a huge savings. And I should also mention that I have a few other weight loss recipe ebooks that are also on sale at 70% off, including all of my bundles. So it's an incredible sale. So if you want to check out Spud Skinny or any of the other books that I have, then I will have the link to that sale posted in my description box below. And if you stick to the end of this video with me, there's going to be a bonus surprise waiting for you at the end. So with that being said, I can already smell how delicious the potatoes are cooking in the oven. Let's get back to these recipes and I will see you guys at the end of the video. All right, so here we go with recipe number 2, which is my garlic sweet potato noodles. This one is amazing. I mean, we've all seen those sweet potato noodles at the store that they sell, and they are so expensive, and I don't know, they're just not fresh. This is such an easy recipe, and will just change the game in how you see sweet potatoes because the texture of the noodles is everything, and they're just so easy to cook. Again, don't worry about it. I'm going to have this recipe posted in my description box below, but all I did there was just use a spiralizer on that sweet potato, and if you don't have one, you can actually just use a regular potato peeler and just make some ribbons instead. And instead of using oil or anything, I just preheated a pan over medium heat, threw in a little bit of water, threw in those sweet potatoes, let them cook for about 5 to 6 minutes or so before I added in the rest of the ingredients, which were some parsley flakes, green pepper, garlic, cherry tomatoes, and salt and pepper. And that's it. Look how beautiful this simple, delicious, easy recipe is. All right, so on to the third recipe, which is my chunky potato mix and mash. Now this one is a family favorite around here. It's so easy to whip up. I just started by peeling 2 medium potatoes along with a medium-sized sweet potato, threw them in the Instant Pot on high pressure for only 8 minutes, and that's it. And then now we're just gonna mash them together. This part's fun, I'm not gonna lie. I just love the texture of them when they're just so soft from the Instant Pot. I'm a huge fan of the Instant Pot, by the way. But at any rate, you just mash it up really good. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in some flavor to this. So what I'm adding in is some nutritional yeast. I really like the cheesy flavor it provides, so I actually use 2 tablespoons, but you could certainly cut that down to 1. Then I'm going ahead and throwing in some soy sauce. We're going to throw in some onion powder, smoked paprika, and again, some parsley flakes. Now, you can definitely change this recipe to add things that you love in particular. My recipes are not hard rules, guys. You can just use it as a guideline and add it as you want. However, I personally think this tastes amazing. So if you want to try it the way I do it, then I definitely encourage that as well. And then lastly, we're just going to garnish it with some salt and pepper to taste. And that is the recipe. This is so delicious and so easy. You can make it for the whole family, for get-togethers, and everyone is going to love it. All right, guys. So what do you think of these 3 recipes? Which one are you thinking you're going to try first? Me personally, I have to say that I love the sweet and smoky sweet potato bites the best. These are absolutely delicious. Second would probably be the garlic sweet potato noodles. And then lastly, the chunky potato mix and mash. But I have to say, I love all 3 because, I mean, what is there not to love? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me. It tells the algorithm that I'm doing a good job and pushes my video out a little bit further. Also, let me know in the comments which one you plan on trying because I'm genuinely curious which ones excite you guys the most. And lastly, don't forget about that incredible sale on Spud Skinny and all my other books, 70% off, but only for the next 48 hours. So please try to take advantage of it while it is on sale. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out, especially if you want to see more delicious recipes just like the ones I've shown you in today's video. All right, guys, see you in the next one.